Is anybody feeling an empty space in their pocket for stackable initiative?
Inspiration?
That's what I meant. They both start with an I.
I have to pull my notes.
Anybody?
I'm part of too many things. I don't know what's going on.
I don't understand. I don't understand
Oh.
Malik well enough to.
I have the wrong
Fair.
the wrong one open.
I can go if need be.
Or is Alcina feeling for some inspiration?
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I wrote it down. Hold on.
So we met the dandelion and an elf, was it? With the moon crescent masks?
Yes.
They said that we could find help in multiple sources. There's the Elven Prince, Aligarthus. He's at the Fey Beacons to the northwest. There's also Hurley the Bugbear, who is the brother to a bugbear we met earlier. He's at the theater, and the Koreds, who are the ones that we decided to help first. On our way to the Koreds, we ran into a Cyclops with a number of bees attached to the end of his staff in a little hive. Killed the shit out of them. Excuse me. Visited his house for a short break. Got some honey. It was delicious. And some ale, and that was stored in the mushrooms, I believe. And then we headed to where the Koreds were, where there were some runes. We solved a little puzzle, and we have to gain their loyalty through a series of tests. We've done some. We are working on another where we need to find some lost kiddos. We found the kiddos in the salamander's lair.
Correction, kiddo.
Oh, kiddo, sorry.
Yeah.
Turns out the salamander was very angry because someone stole its eggs, and we are currently going off to find the eggs.
Yep, that was like the lava snake thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, our friend the salamander. Who begins to swim, pacing, but swim style, all through the lava, making various grumbles that to most of you just sounds like clicks and hisses and bubbles. But Runa, you can still hear the creature lamenting about its eggs.
As long as they're not fighting us anymore.
That is the important part.
He said how much time he will give us?
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember there being any details of that sort discussed.
No, I
until he feels like it, I would assume.
So at the very end of the session, you said, Runa, why don't you put down your weapon and we can discuss it? And that's where we left it. That we were going to talk it through.
Yeah.
I remember the salamander saying something about you have this amount of time to get the eggs back.
No, it just said if you don't return them, I will turn this whole place to slag. But it didn't say how long. I just watched it like half an hour ago.
Okay.
Was that enough for inspiration?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
So we
My pleasure.
Go search for the egg.
Wait, where did he say like they were stolen from? Like who stole them?
Yeah, he hasn't. I think we need to talk to him.
Oh, like raise
He
more to see
did
if
he knows
say
The rock goblins
that
took him,
yes.
but
Yes,
doesn't sound
apparently
like
the
they're willing to talk anymore. Maybe not.
Oh, you said the Braganox took him?
Well,
Not
the
exactly.
words that it said were those rock goblins took my eggs. I said that I was assuming that maybe it was the Braganox, and whatever they were mining, whatever gems or rocks they thought they were mining, are actually the salamander's eggs.
Ah, yeah, that's it. Okay.
That's my theory.
But wasn't the Korid rock people too?
Yes.
Okay. So it could have been one of
So
the
we
two.
should probably ask them first.
Right. Okay. So we found one child, correct?
Yep. We still have a kid to find.
How many? Just one?
I believe there were only 2, right? Remember?
See, did I
Well,
tell you?
Gleam, what happened to the kid that you took out of the cave? Are they still out there? Can you ask if they know where the other kid is?
Yeah, I sent them up ahead to the cave mouth with the Amador. I'm sure that they're still there. I can run up really quick.
Yeah, see if they know which way the other kid went and how many more there are.
while you discuss, Bolt and I will take a look around, see if we find anything of note.
Okay.
Lighting the party.
It's my favoritist thing.
It's the best thing ever.
Welcome.
Wait, which way did we
Where'd
come
you
in?
guys go?
We came in from the top, correct?
Yeah.
Like up here.
Up here.
Well,
Okay.
no, we came in from this direction.
Did we? Oh,
But,
but
it was up here, but at the
here
split
to
we went
here.
to the yeah. Yep.
Man,
Yeah.
this light does not like me.
Dream Vault, you kind of begin to look around through the various caves, and as you follow the path of one of them, you simply see the flashing light of a bolt of lightning. And you are back where you started at. You can hear Malik probably asking extremely inappropriate questions about Korad physiology to the child.
Okay.
Runa, what are you doing at the shrine?
Just checking it out and see what I can find from it. Anything
Okay.
here?
Give me a religion check. Or Arcana. You can probably do Arcana. Certainly in your favor. Though you couldn't say or name which one exactly, this is a very old shrine to some sort of red dragon.
Oh,
The gems, 7 that you can see, bloodstones, are laid out in a meticulous, specific sort of way, you assume. And you can almost feel a sort of heat emanating, specifically from the shrine. It's kind of hot and muggy in the entire cave, seeing as you are beside multiple lava pools. However, the stone of the shrine seems to almost emanate with its own heat.
I like just conjure up a bit of fire in front of one of the gem, or on
Can you-
top of it.
Can you conjure what?
I
Like
have a torch. I have a torch
small
in my
bit of
hand.
fire.
I'm standing next to you with a torch. Do you want to borrow it?
Well, I can do that with a prestidigitation wand.
Okay.
Just a bit of flame. See what happens.
Nothing reacts outwardly immediately. The bloodstones shine a little brighter. You can smell the scent of burning dust as some of the cobwebs are burned away, but other than that, nothing seems to happen.
Okay. There isn't any other ways to place these gems, right? There isn't like any other slots for it.
No, they're like fixed into the effigy.
Okay.
You'd have to like take a dagger or something and pry it out.
Not sure Mr. Salamander will be happy about messing with this thing.
I don't recommend it.
We could just kill him. Why are we bothering with his eggs? I did not think about that.
Because his children were stolen? I mean, why are we bothering with the Kored's eggs? Our children.
Right.
Because it's the right thing to do.
Okay. I do have soft spot for kids, I guess.
Oh, so what is this you have found, Miss Runa?
Shrine for an old red dragon. I can't really figure out much about it.
Perhaps offering? A dragon's fire, yes?
An offering. Sure, let me see what I got.
Okay.
Put my torch down on top of it while Rune is thinking.
Yeah, you probably don't need the light of it too much here, since the lava itself gives off a fair bit.
So I put it down on the shrine. Does it do anything?
The flames lick at it and lend its warmth to the shrine's own supernatural heat, but aside from burning a few more choice cobwebs, you just have some very beautiful, sparkling gems and old, crumbling stone.
Is the torch still lit?
It is, though it doesn't seem to really like being placed down like that, so it does sputter a little bit.
I'm going to pick it back up. If it doesn't do anything, I'm just going to pick it up and carry it again.
While Runa is searching in her bag, Alcena, you sniff with that mighty sniffer of yours along the edge of this basalt cliff. trying to get a sense of at least what direction to start looking in, if nothing else. And despite the very pungent, strong scent of the lava around you, you do get just a whiff of what you think might be Kored coming from this direction, or having moved in that direction.
Sorry, which direction?
Over focus ping yonder.
Okay.
Here.
Gotcha.
I should use the focus ping rod.
But there's no way we could get over there.
Well, there's a passage over this direction that, like, have we explored? Dream, you and Vault were wandering around.
Yes. Quick clarification. This right here. Didn't
Where are you pinging?
Where?
right here.
Oh,
Yep,
way
yep,
down
yep.
there.
Is that a
Twice.
pathway, or is that just end in a like it stayed black, so I can't see?
Yeah, so there's the option to expand this map, but I didn't choose to at this time, so I just blocked it up with
Okay.
a rudimentary lighting wall. So this, I mean, it's probably maybe like a caved-in section, or unfinished, tunnel mined, or that has been bored in through the side of this mountain. So,
Yeah.
but it is not passable, traversable.
I'm following Elsena's nose.
All right. Oh, you can't communicate with us in bear form.
No, but she's onto something, so I'm following her.
Sorry about the bell.
I'm trying to figure out how to get this way.
Oh, what if we
Okay.
keep going? Oh, does it end here?
Yeah, I think it
It
ends.
does.
Dream will hop onto the stone here, and then he reaches into his cloak and, defying all things normal, he pulls out a ladder and keeps pulling out a ladder and keeps pulling out a ladder that is 20 feet long.
My.
Which would connect these two. If I am... I mean, it's pretty close, but I think it'll do it.
Yes. This is like the one thing I don't have an asset for. So ladder. I think that seems
Now,
doable.
question. To walk across that, fine and dandy for them. But since I am a giant bear that is like double the size of the ladder, how
Right.
do you suggest I go about that?
I mean, you could go back to Alcina form, or I could just hop across and let you know.
Now, I have no problem going back to Alcena form. However, that would leave me with only one wild shape left.
Well,
You
you've
get them
already
back?
made some friends.
Do you get them back on a short rest or only on long?
On a short. So next time we have a short, it'd be fine. But if I go
Okay.
back to Alcena form, I'm just gonna face that because Alcena is not
That would
very
be helpful.
acrobatic.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
But she's also just not
Alright.
very why are you doing that? I don't need to do that. Stop it. Okay. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to Alcena form and I'm gonna face step over here.
All right.
But
Alright.
face step What is that? What is that range?
Probably
Dream
30.
will just make its way across the ladder.
30
Wait,
feet.
Yeah,
any-
you nope. So far so good. It's about 5 feet from, like 5 feet from like the edge down into the lava pool. So it's not so close that it's gonna like singe your hair, although it might worry you slightly. But yeah, as you're doing all of this to get this ladder ready, preparing it, pulling the 20 feet of thing out of your bag, Alcina just dissolves and then reappears on the other side. Like, what's taking so long?
Hippity hop.
Runa, did you find anything that you'd like to offer?
Yeah, I do have those malachite gems, 6 of them, in fact.
Okay.
And
The what
I'll
gem?
place one
Malachite.
malachite. I'll place one in each, on top of each of the red gems.
So you placed down all 6?
I'll place down all 6.
As you carefully arrange each of these malachite gems, you feel a churning warmth begin to fill your chest. And you have been charmed by the red dragon. And you instantly get the feeling that you could cast Burning Hands without expending much energy, thanks to all of the hot, fiery energy that is boiling up inside of you.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
post this for you. Charm of the Red Dragon. I presume you already know that spell. But
You can cast as an action first. Okay. Once used 3 times, the charm vanishes. Okay. I can already cast it once a day as a racial ability.
well, there you go.
Even more fire!
A tiefling can never have enough.
Okay. And she's like,
Uh,
really? Is that all you offer me for? I could have sold this for 10 gold each. Like
and you
just
feel
complaining
the
in front
power
of the-
receding from you as you complain. No, I'm just kidding.
in front of the dragon.
Just kidding. Dream and Alcina. You. Yes?
Yep, no, go ahead.
You find yourselves on this outcropping with these vibrant, glinting purple gems growing out of the sides of them. And as you round the back of them, you no longer have your special bear nose to refer to, but the little island is only so large. And so you can see a little stone-cored child crouched behind this little outcropping with a little lump under his cloak.
Oh,
Are these
a
like
lump?
are these
Like an egg-shaped lump?
Probably. Are these like hindering my way to him, or can I just walk over to him?
It would probably take some careful maneuvering. These are large, jutting out. They're quite sharp, and this little ledge is not exactly wide. So
Okay.
give me a dex save.
Oh, I was gonna say that I was just gonna crawl on the ground. underneath.
I
him,
was going to
this
suggest
way.
that Silva do it.
Also a good point. Okay. Give me a dex with advantage then as you super spy your way crawling through the lasers.
Gonna
Okay, so dexterity. Is it just a save or just a roll?
be a check. Be a check or a save.
A save.
Okay.
I don't feel like acrobatics or athletics necessarily fit into contortionism. Although I guess acrobatics probably could. Alright, you weave through without any issue at all. Your lovely cloak doesn't even get caught on the sharp points of the gems.
Good. I crouch down to be eye level with the Korid, and I say we're here to rescue you. Seems like you might have gotten lost and quite a bit of ways away from the rest of your group. You want to tell me what happened?
You can see from his face that he had been sitting here trembling in fear, absolutely terrified. And he's only slightly less terrified that he sees you. I didn't mean to take it. We just thought that they were pretty. Didn't know they belonged to anything. And then the shaking started, and the bubbling, and the roaring, and I didn't know where to go. And oh man, we're in trouble, aren't we?
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. We're in trouble. I don't know what will happen when we get back to Kored. You'll have to answer to them. But we're here to get you out safely. Do you want to give me back what you took?
I guess it's so pretty though. And
Yeah.
he pulls it out of his arms and hands it up to you.
All right. Uh, thank you. I'm gonna take this back. We just can't take things that do not belong to us. Now, did we learn a lesson?
Definitely. Don't go into caves by myself.
And
I thought that was the lesson.
don't take things that don't belong to you.
Well, how was I supposed to know it belonged to anybody? Lots of things don't belong to anybody at all. How do you know? How do you ever get anything if you don't know for sure?
That's true, but usually a big indication is when angry lava monsters are mad because you took it.
That is fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We learned our lesson. So now we're gonna get you out of here, and we're gonna appease the lava monster and hopefully make it out safely. Okay? Do you think you can handle that?
You want me to talk to it?
Oh no, no, you're not gonna talk to it. But do you think that you can follow us out and keep quiet, keep our noses clean?
When you say us, he looks past you to the furry blue cat on the other side of the ledge and the tough-looking monk on the other side. And hey, you guys look like you know what you're doing more than me. Okay, let's go.
Good. Okay. Um, it's safer to go this way, so we'll go out this way.
All right. Go ahead and give me another
Yep.
dex save with advantage, please. With advantage
Yep.
for crawling. The Korid is a small creature, so he does not need to make this check. And also because I'm not super keen on the possibility of killing a child. However, as you are weaving back through these outcroppings of crystal,
Muriel?
your foot slips.
Can I face step this way once I start to slip?
Roll me a d20. Let's see if you can pull it out in time.
Okay.
Above 10, you've got it?
Okay.
You've got it. You feel the intense heat at the sole of your boot as your foot slips on a piece of falling cliffside, and you nearly stick a whole foot into that lava. But then you dematerialize and rematerialize just a few feet away.
Yeah, if you could, sir, come away. What's your name?
They just call me Rocky.
Okay, Rocky. I'm gonna need you to take several steps away from the edge, please.
Oh, yeah, that looked pretty scary. I don't know how to do what you did, so
Yeah,
maybe I should hold on to you.
yeah. Come here. Give me your hand. And I'm just gonna hold his hand through the rest of the cave.
So before I'm just standing there and I don't let you pass, and I ask Rocky if he has any more of those eggs, or if his friend had any.
He shakes his head and like crosses his fingers in front of him. I promise, I have none of those eggs. Gave every single one to you, I did.
Do you know where any more are?
He is telling the truth, at least so far as he's aware. He only took one and he gave it to you. There was only 2 in that pile we saw. I guess it was a nest, actually, but I don't know where the other one went to. Probably with my cousin Folda.
We gotta go find Falda.
Alrighty. How are we gonna get the child this way? Can he jump that far?
Or
If
Silva
he
can throw
can't,
'em.
yeah, if he can't, maybe between Dream and I, one of us can be on either side and hand him across.
Yeah, definitely. Out of something or other, all of that. One of those 2 things will work.
Okay.
Okay. So we all safely make it back.
Yes, you carefully make your way over the completely open chasm, and then carefully climb across the rungs of the ladder.
For you, Miss Elsina.
Thank you,
That
sir.
sure is hot.
Yeah. Another indication why we don't go into caves alone without an adult.
Yeah, you might be right.
Might be. Just a little bit.
But it was fun.
Oh, was it, Runa?
I mean, I'm sure for him it is.
Oh,
It was fun until all that scary stuff happened, yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
isn't it the fun in the scary stuff?
Yeah, I guess you're right. As he thinks about doing more crazy things for the fun.
Alsano just looks sideways at Runa. Thank you so much.
Is that really the message you wanted?
We need someone here to cause chaos.
Nothing
Also,
risk, nothing gain. Is that how it is?
Mhm.
As the saying goes.
Alright. Come on,
Yes, Dream?
one.
this right here, does that go all the way up to the ceiling, or is there like a top to it?
One more time?
This right here.
Yes,
does
that is going up. And these outcroppings go all the way up to like the dome of this cavern.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't something unexplored.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't think. Oh, actually, let's grab that ladder and
Brilliant.
we will put it in the bag of holding.
Hey,
Where did you get
I
that ladder?
can't shove it back into my rope.
Where did you get that ladder?
I have many useful things about my person.
You never cease to amaze me, Dream.
yeah, he seems to have an
Grins
answer for
widely.
everything. I love it.
I try to be prepared.
Runa,
I was going to try out my slippers of spider climbing, but that would have only gotten me across. And
Yes.
probably not even then.
do you want to maybe communicate to the large salamander demon thing that we have one and we know where the other is, and where he wants us to put them.
Wait.
Or should we
Or
wait till we
should
have
we
them
wait
both?
till we have them both?
Maybe we should convince him that the other one is destroyed, and he should be grateful to have one retrieved.
Then
And we
what's
take
As you're talking
the
about
other
it,
one
Gleam
to ourselves.
Gleam shows up with it in hand. What are you guys talking about?
oh
Perfect.
that right there that you have in your hand. Amazing.
You found one. We did not find any.
Oh,
Runa.
oh no, that's too bad. Do you think the salamander's gonna be mad? I'd be mad.
I don't think
We're
he's
returning
gonna
the
let.
egg.
I don't think he's gonna let us leave here alive if we only return one. I'm sorry, Runa, but I think you might be a little outvoted on this one.
We could have a little salamander.
What do you do with salamander?
I don't know. Feed it.
Feed
Make
it
it burn
what?
your enemies.
Oh, okay.
Bodies.
I think it lives in lava though. How are we gonna maintain that?
Who?
That's
Alcina, you're holding the egg,
true.
right?
Yes, I am like
So,
I'm like
therefore, you
hugging
get
it.
to decide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
I think it might need lava to hatch.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the other egg from Gleam and I'm gonna hug both of them to my chest and nod to Runa. Okay, let's go talk to the salamander man.
Okay, I hope it offers us some reward better than this shrine.
I mean, I think life and not sending us alive is doable.
Oh, come on. Be a bit more ambitious.
I mean, more power to you. If you can negotiate, you negotiate. They can't hear me, so or they can hear me and just not understand me.
I'm not
That
gonna
bardic
negotiate
inspiration.
with a parent and its babies. I just hope it offers us something. That's all.
Yeah, how long
The
does the
bardic
bardic
inspiration is gone.
Oh, 1 minute, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Wah, wah. Well, that's a blessing for me, I'll tell you what. Moving it around was pissing me off.
I don't know why you were like moving it around too. I thought that you would get rid of
Dedication!
10
Passion.
minutes.
Yeah.
But it has definitely been 10 minutes.
I'm gonna call out to the salamander and say, "Oh, great salamander serpent of fire, we have brought your babies back."
And all of a sudden you see like the surface tension before it's broken of this lava. It's just a growing mound of molten rock. And then the salamander bursts up through the surface like a beaching whale, causing little pieces of lava to splash against the rocks that you're standing on, and its claws are gripping the edge. My babies! My babies!
That's a Dark Souls boss.
The old Iron King.
Yep, I'm gonna hold them up. Where would you like us to put them? Where's your nest?
Release them!
Okay, I'm
You get
just
this.
gonna slowly put them down on the ground near the edge. And then I am going back here. He makes me nervous. There are your babies. Safe and sound.
You place the two spherical-ish, egg-shaped chunks of obsidian down onto the edge of the cliff with a little echoing clink of stone on stone. And before you've even had the chance to fully move back all the way, you can feel the heat that just bursts off the salamander as it swipes both of those eggs off the ledge and into its arms, quickly letting its upper body sink back down beneath the lava to submerge the two obsidian stones. It looks directly at you, Runa, who has been offering the translation services. And it just lets out something between, like, a deep, rumbling roar, but also, like, this spark of a fire beginning to engulf in the back of its throat before sinking down beneath the surface.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hey, maybe there is no thank you in the primordial, fire accent or like Ignin. I don't know.
That it's probably like Klingon, there are
That
no
doesn't
nice
translate.
words to be said.
Alcina makes a mental note to study the language when she gets back to the library.
So then, I believe we have some children to escort.
Oh yeah, did we leave the child back there?
No, they're both out here.
Oh, they're both out there? Okay.
You see one little rock hand just sit slowly sinking beneath the surface of the lava. I'm just kidding. No, they are both standing outside with Gleam, Amador, and Pollinella, who is entertaining them and most likely distracting them from Malik's strangeness by buzzing around them in like fun little loops and generally doing her very best to keep the kids from being difficult. Though, as soon as you exit, Amador seems to let out a breath of relief and jumps up. Ah, my friends! Oh, I'm so pleased to see you in one piece. I hope you will forgive me, as the wizard so kindly pointed out. Fire is not the sort of thing that I can help you with.
That was quite brave of you to step forward, but best to let us handle things with the flame, yes.
Yes, I think you might be right.
So, I believe we need to escort these young ones back to the peak, yes.
That sounds about right to me. Let's head back before there are any more earthquakes.
I don't think there will be any more.
Oh, you think perhaps it was the salamander?
That's what it sounded like when Rocky was explaining it to us.
Interesting. Well, one can only hope. And you make the short distance from the cave back to the Basalt clan's camp. And as the young Korrids stumble back into the camp, weary and probably a bit sooty and smelling of brimstone, but unharmed, Yenna approaches with an exhaled breath of relief, and the worried Korrid that spoke to you before rushes forward and There's a bunch of clapping of the shoulders, some lecturing begins to happen, and the children move further into the camp, while Yenna rises to face you all.
Well, you've proven your strength and your word. The Basalt clan will stand with you. Bitter End has meddled in our affairs for too long. No more, my friend. No more.
We are glad to have you on our side. We wish to see an end to this terrible reign as well.
Good. Well, we'll be here preparing. You just send word and we'll be ready.
Well then, I believe we have a few more chiefs that we need to speak with, yes?
Yeah.
Budak, Noel, and we need to try Azrael again, or Azil.
You return indeed, and it's honestly easy to tell when you're getting close, because you can hear the echoes of their rock beat bouncing around the mountain in between cracks of lightning.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had a jam session.
Gosh, I couldn't resist putting it on again, right?
Silva's a little salty because she didn't dance so well last time. They wouldn't dance with her.
Who do you all approach this time around?
So we have this guy, and this guy, and this is a guy who we need to wrestle again.
Hello there.
Ah, hello.
We are rescue the missing little ones, and hope we can be of assistance to you as well.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe you can. I heard Queen Argantel talking to you about the Briganox. Well, Briganox may be her problem, but my clan is plagued by them too. They ping and they pang, tormenting us every time one of us gets close to sleeping or making that final tap on a sculpture or dropping in the final onion. I suppose if you guys catch, kill, or do whatever to make these Briganox stop harassing our camp, well, I'll gladly lend the Flint clan to your cause.
That would be quite beneficial for both of us then.
All right.
Can you show us to where these we may find these Briganox?
Yeah. Let's head off to my camp. It's just a short bit that a ways.
And he begins to lead you off. And you make your way a short distance from the henge. And as you crest the rocky hill, you can hear the sounds of shouting and conflict. And Budak kind of peels off from you guys and begins to run forward towards the noises.
you'll give chase. Or at least Dream and Vaultville.
Mm-hmm.
We are with you.
Yep.
Yep, follow along.
As you
Maybe
guys,
not as fast, but we're right behind you.
I mean, they're pretty small. They're not the fastest creatures out there. As you guys hurry to follow behind him, you are able to see the source of the noise, and it is two stone Koreds locked in a battle with one another.
Are they like just kind of rolling around, or are they properly swinging on each other?
They are proper swinging. There are some pretty gnarly punches being landed, especially around the brain region.
What is the leader doing?
He just sort of stops and hangs his head with a shake, doing a nice full face palm. Every day it's something new. They just can't keep their senses together. Everyone's so exhausted.
Dream will quickly try to interject himself to break these two apart. No,
Hey.
no. I believe there are common enemies here that you could both put your will towards rather than at each other.
Make me a persuasion check.
No.
The Kored in your arms begins to shout and swing its arms wildly, and breaks free of your hold and lunges for the Kored opposite him. Unless you'd like to make yourself an athletics.
I would like to use that instead to charm them both.
Wisdom save. Alright, what is your DC?
15.
The cord in your arms goes limp, and you think that you've solved it. However, that just makes him a more prime target. And the other Korad lunges forward. Okay. His hands are reaching for the other Korad's neck. Alright, so roll your check.
Athletics check.
Yep, athletics or acrobatics.
The same.
And you grasp the Korad by the arms and quickly weave your own through his and lock him up.
Little half Nelson.
Come now, come now. There is no need for this. Why do you
Both.
fight?
He looked at me funny. No, I told you that stew smelled like your mother's socks.
And they shout at each other for a moment before both of them simply go limp in your arms.
We're just so tired.
Yes, I hear the Briganox. They make great noise anytime you try to rest.
I'm too tired to talk about things. I might embarrass myself and cry. Let me go, would ya? I promise I won't cause no more troubles.
If we're convinced, I look at Dream to determine if I should let him go.
He nods in acknowledgement, and his charm's already worn off. So,
Okay. So I disengage.
And the Corred is true to his word. He does not go for his pal, or whatever the opposite of pal is, his frenemy. Instead, he simply dusts himself off with a sour expression and slumps away. Budak has been standing here watching all this, and he stifles a yawn before shaking his head once more. Oh, my true apologies for the state of things. It's those damn Briganocks, I'm telling you.
Right.
Yes,
Like we need to go find them. Which way did you say we could find them?
Well, there's a crag about 1,000 feet from here, off in that direction. That's where I think that they're hiding. You go there and flush them out, well, I'll owe ya.
lead on, my friend, and we shall do what we can to help.
I guess if I have to.
And he begins to lead you in that direction. But as you near that crag, he just gestures with a nod to a rocky outcropping ahead.
It's through there, not far. I'm no warrior. I'll meet you back at camp.
And he runs ahead.
That's some leadership right there.
As you look around, so far all you can see are these large craggy rocks that are jutting out of the side of this mountainside. And aside from the storm, the air is dead quiet.
And this is an open to the air area?
It is, yes. There's no ceiling to be going up to here.
So if we climbed up on these things, we'd actually be way up in the air.
That's correct. You would also have to figure out a good way to get up there.
Flippers of spider climbing, of course.
Oh, well, of course.
Gotta use them sometime. So we have no idea what these things look like or where they might be. Do we hear anything? Like tap, tap, tapping?
You hear nothing, actually. Almost an absence of sound. Oh, my apologies.
So good, I just figured I'd switch it for game's sake.
Oh. I'm gonna put on my helm of telepathy. See
Okay.
if I can hear anything. Let me find it. There it is. Use an action to cast detect thoughts. DC save 13.
What's the range on that?
Hang on. I'm trying to figure out
Great
how
question.
to send it.
You probably can't with it being an item, unfortunately.
Okay. The Helm of Telepathy does not say, so I think it probably goes by whatever the spell is. And if I remember correctly, it was 30 feet from the last time, but I'm not 100% positive. So I'm just gonna keep that on as we walk around.
All right.
Yep, 30 feet.
And I'm just going to slowly start walking and looking
Perhaps it
around.
would be best to let us scout ahead.
Sure.
All right.
What a great idea! Amador is happy to stay behind, it seems.
I would imagine.
Dream will motion Vault to head this way while he starts sneaking off this way.
Okay.
Stealth for Dream. And for Vault.
Nice.
Silva.
Twins.
Oh, go ahead, Alcina.
Oh, I was just saying nice that he got 19 in a row.
Mhm.
That's all.
They'll be moving up stealthily.
Silva, as you approach,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear in your mind, closer, 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 closer.
I'm gonna try to sneak up by Vault and let her know that I hear something quietly. Something's ahead. I can hear their thoughts. They're staying closer, so they know they hear us.
Vault and Dream, roll individually a d6 if you would, please. Mm-hmm. Okay, 1 second. Jesus Christ. Okay, you may carry on.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth along with them.
All right. Please roll a d6. Okay.
Vault will have her short bow out as she's sneaking around. And
Okay.
Dream will have his lute in hand as well.
Okay. Althena, please roll a d6. Someone play a lottery and use 19.
Am I hearing anything more on in my helmet?
Unfortunately, the voice has faded away.
Hmm.
We don't see any movement or hear anything.
It's on occasion you can sort of think that you catch like a slight rustle or a skip of like rubble around the cliffside, but hard to tell if it's the wind or just a settling stone.
I'm gonna head back to where I heard the voice, the thoughts before, and see if I get back within range.
And you do start to hear it again, a chorus of
Closer, 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 closer.
So since Rune is nearby, I tell her and ask her to go get the others. They're this way.
I tap my feet and gesture to them to follow this way.
Are we still getting closer?
So far, it's a steady droning of like a many-voiced hive.
Dream would like to do an acoustic burst over in this area.
One more time.
Send an acoustic burst to make a lot of ruckus over in this area.
Okay, over here. Your color blends in really well with the map, so
Yeah,
I was like
I couldn't
struggling
even
to
see
do that.
where that was.
But okay, yeah, absolutely. You strum a string and you burst your acoustics across this canyon, causing an absolutely wicked echo.
Watch for any movement.
All is still.
I'm gonna keep circling around till it either
I was
gets
muted.
till it stops again.
Quick question. Did you guys,
Mhm.
or did we do a short rest? I had to get up for a few minutes, so I don't know if I missed that.
We did not.
Did not. No sort of resting, anything at all.
No, I thought of it
Okay.
after we got here.
That's okay.
So
I'm
we
gonna
definitely need to do that before we do another
a
task.
little excursion. I'm gonna go brown bear, and I'm gonna try and see if I can differentiate different smells than the rest of the party to see if maybe we know what we're looking for or where we're looking.
Still hearing the sound?
You are.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Do I hear it over here?
You do not. Though, Alcena, you use your nose to guide you, and as it is leading you up the side of this little plateau,
I'm climbing up.
you catch a glimpse of movement at the top.
Yeah, I suspected that's where they were. All right, so I climb to the top and see what I can see.
Okay?
How high is this?
We are looking at about 40 feet.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do you have any
101.
tools that help you get up the side
Me?
of this mountain? Yes.
Just my slippers of spider climbing?
Which I keep forgetting about, and I will remember that you own those bad boys eventually.
It's okay.
You shimmy up the side of this little cliff like a little spider. And as
no, I just only have climb speed of 30 feet, so I wouldn't be able to get up there.
That just means it would take you 2 turns, right?
No, if you stop in the middle, then.
I'd like fall.
Oh, really?
Well, no, that's the monk thing. No, you'd be able to do it.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just normal climbing, right?
I'm gonna climb up
I
there
will-
with her.
I want to hold on to Bear Alcina.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll wait for you to climb up here. Make sure you're holding on tight. And then start my ascent.
Silva,
Yes.
as you set your first slipper onto the top of this outcropping, You can hear a shrill, chittering cry echoing around the crag, and from every crevice and shadow of this rocky area, multiple little flying creatures emerge. Shift C.
Ooh. And I'm hearing that with my ears, not my helm, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Inside your helm, you can hear attack, 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 attack.
They're gonna
as
attack.
They pop out and surprise you and begin swarming.
9, 14, 18, 19?
Man, I am killing it tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, I was counting them. There are 19 of them.
Okay, hold on. Let me get up
Sweet.
my 75 character sheets.
And I rolled a 19.
I'm telling you, 19's our lucky number tonight, guys.
Apparently.
Malik,
Do any of you feel
bombs tonight?
What's happening?
keen to look at Malik's character sheet?
I could try.
All right.
Did give the summary in chat.
He did. He said what his basic abilities are. I just...
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah, I still don't really understand.
I would
He
just
just...
What,
meet sickle.
Yeah.
what is my initiative roll? This is weird.
You're all the way at the bottom at 18.
Wait, where'd he
Oh,
put that in chat?
Why is it red?
Why is it plus 16? Why is it like this?
I don't know, but I don't think you have a plus 16.
Oh, I see.
I have plus 2.
No, I think you rolled a 16 and it did a plus 2 for plus 2.14 for 18.14.
Where
Yeah?
is the one come from?
I don't know.
Where's what come from? Oh,
The
the nat
one.
one. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
a
not
1 plus.
Sure.
For some reason.
Yeah, that's strange.
That's weird.
Oh, do you have advantage on initiative?
No, not as far.
It wouldn't show up quite like that.
Yeah.
Because in the equation it's showing 1d20, 1d20. I don't know
Yeah,
if
for
that.
some reason it rolled too.
All right, I think that we're gonna say I think it's the 16 that is erroneous.
Okay.
So 3.14 for Runa, unfortunately.
Yeah, if you
I
check
don't
everyone
know where
else's,
that's
it's only
coming
1d20.
Yes, very strange. And Silva, since you can hear them, I'm going to rule that you are not surprised by them.
Okay. I'm gonna step forward, and since I heard them shout attack, I am going to attack.
Okay.
Get to the right part of my sheet, sorry. Does that hit?
Yeah, you move up and you swing with your longsword and you slice through the skin of this creature.
How does it look?
Oh, actually, I'm so sorry. Oh, you're good. It looks dead as you absolutely shear it out of the sky.
Alright. Take another step forward and another swing.
Okay.
That hit?
Roll me a d6.
Okay.
Just kidding, it doesn't matter. Yes, it does.
Sorry. Yes, a d6?
No d6, it
No
hits.
d6. Okay.
and it drips its strange luminescent blood onto the stone. But it's still kicking.
All right. I will swat at it.
Okay. Wow.
Another 19.
Another one bites the dust. I'm telling you.
And that's it for me. These are not the rock goblins, though. Reganox.
This one flies up to you and begins to stab at you.
But I just laugh at it.
This one flies over to Runa and begins harassing you with its dagger.
And use shield.
Okay.
My armor is going to be 17.
Until your next turn?
Wait, I'm surprised. I can't take reaction.
That's correct.
So, yeah, those both hit. Nine damage.
The little bee buzzes in a frenzy. I should stop rolling initiative for her because she has 1 hit point. This creature flies down and begins stabbing Malik with its dagger.
Be good for a fireball.
Yeah.
Except they're so easy to kill.
Mhm.
It's a pain.
It's like any AoE spell, but all our spellcasters are low in initiative or
Yeah.
very far away.
Yep.
Also true. We'll see how much damage these guys can do before Runa kills them all.
Yeah.
This one.
Where's Malik? Oh, before Runa? Yeah, because Malik has something that can assist Runa's lovely pyro tendencies. That should take care of all of them.
Huh? Sorry, I needed to wet my whistle. This one flies over to you, Alcena. And he goes stab stab.
Ooh.
Jeez, they're doing really good on their hits. Take 8 damage, and then what do you do?
Well, I am going to... Oh, hold on, let me get... I have Malik open. I'm gonna use my multi-attack, and I am going to bite the one that just hit me.
Okay, down below. That's a hit. And you just toss him right out of the air.
And then I am going to rake my claws on this one.
Top right.
For another 9.
That's a hit. And you shake its now lifeless body with your teeth and toss it to the side.
Alrighty.
this one. Okay, didn't mean to do that. This one moves down and stabs at you, Silva. That's the wrong one. With its dagger.
Oh, that one hurt.
This one's gonna fly over. Begin to go to town on Runa with its
Ruba?
knife.
Okay.
I got you mixed between Ruben, I guess. Got Ruben on the mind. Unfortunately, that 23 is going to supersede the shield ability that you just put through.
I don't have shield.
Oh yeah, because she didn't have that action.
Oh, right, that didn't happen? I don't know.
Right,
yeah,
she was surprised.
Because surprise, you can't reaction.
I know. I remembered as soon as you said it.
And also, I
Um,
think you can't take action or move on your turn.
Right.
Oh, wait, Alcena.
Oh, I forgot Alcina did
I
that.
smelled them though. I knew they were up there because that's where my nose was.
That's true. She did.
Oh, yes, and that's the reason Silva got,
Because she could hear them.
not
Yep.
surprised as well.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Inadvertently, I did the correct thing. Gleam is going to hurry forward and begin to climb the cliff on the other side. And she is going to make this check. It's slow going, but she's making her way up. The creatures begin to swoop down towards Malik, and Amador, Polidella, my sweet! This way, this way! And runs off to the other side. Alright, who specifically are we gonna probe deeper?
Ignore that it was an accident.
Oh, okay, I was like... Vault, Dream, Vault mostly. You can see battle erupt on the top of this little cliff.
I don't think I can move. There's no movement in the surprise round, is there? Nope.
You're not there.
she's No longer surprised.
You're
Well,
not,
it's still the first round, which is the surprise round, right?
Well, yes and no. The surprise is a condition,
Okay.
which you're not technically, like, in range to have
Okay.
anything to do with.
Well, then she will dash 60 feet here. Actually, feline agility would make that to 120, so 60 here.
Hmm.
Or no, I need 80 foot of movement to get to the top, and I'd only have another 60. So yeah, she dashes to the base because I can't get enough movement to get to the top.
Okay. Alcena. Slash Malik.
Malik. Okay. Malik is going to, as long as I am reading it correctly, is going to, which one is it? We're gonna move up to, oh, I can't move that far.
Actually, pause. Malik is surprised.
Oh, because he just got attacked by
Yes,
the thingy
he is dealing with
Okay,
these mites,
yep.
so he is unfortunately surprised.
thing. Okay.
So you can ruminate on what you'd like to do with him for just a little bit longer. This one flies over. And begins to stab with its dagger. I imagine these guys are like little shankers. They're just like zipping around, like quickly coming up behind you. And flying off.
They're off.
The next flies over. Okie dokie.
Opportunity attack.
Alright. That is a... Oh, just kidding. That is not a hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
This one is going to fly over to Runa, but see a cat climbing. And it is going to dash over there. I have to sneeze.
But he came to me.
Thank you, sorry.
Within base to base with her?
What?
Or is it... That might... Is it in base to base with her?
Yes. It is like flying down at her as she is climbing up towards it.
Well, she hasn't started to climb yet. Because remember, I didn't have enough movement.
Mm-hmm.
So she will... back away from it. He's just gonna step back 5 feet.
You can move up to half your speed.
Right. But I just need to not be in melee with her.
Okay, yeah, fair.
The bow person. Hey.
Wait, hold on. Oh, it's a reaction. Okay, go ahead.
From this angle, being so far away, can Dream see what's going on up there, or?
You could probably get the gist, but you are not able to see anybody well enough to aim. Though you can definitely see this one that's swooping down to get Vault, this one at the edge where Alcena is, potentially these two.
Then I'll launch one acoustic blast at each of those two.
Okay.
So first one, it takes 2 damage. That's this one here at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And the one by Alcena.
Also a hit.
8 damage.
And as the reverberations of your magical burst, or non-magical burst, hits him, he sort of flies back and like ricochets off Alcena before landing dead.
Alright. And then I'll move 30 feet closer.
guy. Flies down to Malik.
No!
Stabs and stabs.
Only one of those hit.
He takes 5 damage. This one is going to fly over the edge. This one flaps up to you. And at least the damage roll is low. You'll have a low damage roll. One flies across and sinks its dagger into Alcena's fur. This one's dead. This one sees Gleam across the way. And dashes across towards her, flapping furiously. This one flies up, Silva, and sticks you with the pointy end. Or attempts to and fails, rather.
As an aside, I just made some changes to my longsword because it wasn't counting as a move weapon, which is why that last attack didn't hit. But
Gotcha.
It's in the future.
Okay, alright. Yeah, you got quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, sorry, I was concentrating trying to figure out why I was only adding a +5.
Oh, no, like your microphone just got quiet all of a sudden.
Oh, sorry, I had it out of the way.
Okay.
Move it.
Hello
Thanks.
again. Yes, of course. Alright, so you are well. Runa, you are being swarmed by these flapping, leathery creatures. What doth you do?
Nothing. I can't.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Guys, motherfucker.
Alright. Paige has to go pee.
Okay.
And her turn is upcoming. Would you be okay if we got to your turn, Paige, and then you went? There's quite a few in between the next time you come around. Hello?
Sorry, it was muted.
I think
yes,
she
that's,
might have
that's
gone.
fine.
Oh.
Alright, go ahead, Silva.
All right. Starting with the one furthest to the left.
Okay.
And now a +8 instead of a +5.
Alright, roll
Is
me
a
a
13
d6,
enough?
please.
Okay.
The d6s are coming from this bad boy. Though that does still hit.
Okay. The roll damage.
Yes, indeed. You swing that long sword and it slices through the air, cutting off a valuable appendage.
All right. I'll hit it again. Probably not.
Roll a d6. Might be okay. Unfortunately, that one does not hit.
Okay. I'll swat at it.
You get frustrated and just give it the fly treatment after a while, which does in fact land. You punch that guy right in the face. And he sees stars before he sees nothing and falls dead.
Excellent. Should not have taken a full turn to get rid of us silly mite, but okay.
You are no longer surprised, Runa. Yay! As this one begins to stab you.
I'll use shield.
Yay! So your AC is now
17.
17. Excellente. Alright. 17. This guy. Stab, Malik. This guy is dead. Bearsina.
Alrighty. I am going to try to swipe. We'll do this one first.
Okay. And roll me a d6. Yep, that's a hit. Whoa! And you launch this guy off the side of the cliff, and he lands with a splat beside Vault.
Alright, and then I am gonna bite this one out of the air off of Runa.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is not a hit.
They just don't taste very good. Okay.
Alright, enjoy your body. This guy, he still is buzzing around your head, Silva. And, he gives you a stab.
Nope.
And, nope. This guy. Is going to stab Runa. Oh my gosh. So that it's a 17 you said, right? So it's
Yeah.
hits. And you've got a bunch of little weeping wounds all over. Gleam sees you.
Oh no, Gleam doesn't see me, it's okay.
I think Gleam can see you. I mean, you're just right over there.
Gleam's dealing
Gleam
with
can
so
see
much
you,
already.
but she does have one directly on her at this very moment. So she looks between this flying creature flapping in her face and the four that surround you, Runa. And she sticks to her original plan. And moonlight crackles at her fingers. Nope, I didn't mean that. There we go. Wisdom save. And where there was once a unknown leathery flying creature, there is now a more familiar flying creature.
What?
Just happened.
Interesting.
Polynella, my sweet, stay here! And Amador rushes forward and slices at one of the creatures with his rapier. Oh my god. Swiping it clean out of the sky. He gives Malik a triumphant smirk and rushes away. Vault.
All right. Since this thing is all up in her business, she is going to use steady aim in order to not have disadvantage to shoot it with her crossbow.
Okay.
And that's a miss.
That is unfortunately a miss. Oh my god, she's not back with Malik. Oh my god. Let's see
I'm
here.
here.
Oh my god! Yay!
I'm here. Okay.
We left that. What does Malik do?
Malik is, well, now Malik's pissed because they all scattered. I just don't necessarily know exactly how to do his little, he said his, like, freaky hand punch. How do I do that?
He has
He detaches his
Meat
arm. It's
sickle?
like a range attack.
Okay. Oh, so is it like a, in his weapons?
yes. Third from the bottom.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's gonna do that to this one sitting right here in front of him.
Okay.
A meat sickle.
All right. That nasty ear comes off, and you slice through him unforgivingly.
Alright, and then he's got a speed of 30. So he is going to... Okay. I don't know why it does that. It just made me reload my page.
Well, I got you the last 10 feet.
Please and thank you. And then,
Alright.
yep, that's it.
Guy continues his downward descent. And you watch Dream, god damn, as this creature sinks its dagger into your sister.
Ooh,
Oof.
it's both hit.
That is a bummer.
9 damage. Alright. Dream will...
You got lucky on that nat 20.
Yes, very lucky. Once again, send out some acoustic blasts. One at each of the mites on his sister.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe both
Roll a
at once.
d6.
Oop.
Come on.
Below.
Negative.
Alright.
That is not a
Come on.
hit. Okay. That's a hit!
Alright.
You strum with more fervor this time.
7
And
damage
you blast him into the side of the rock.
down. And 30 feet. I don't think I've got a bonus action. Negative. Or actually, I'll give Vault Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. This creature, along with all of the rest in a chorus, they all begin to shriek and screech with panic, beginning to scatter. He is going to disengage. flying madly out of here. This one screeching with what one could presume is potentially terror. Disengages.
Why? What are they scared of?
Us.
You sure he disengages? You should
That
try.
one does.
Okay.
I don't think Runa has anything that can stop that. I don't think that you
No.
have anything that can stop this next one from also disengaging.
Nope, I was just making sure that they weren't just flying away.
Oh, yes, no. And as one, they continue their departure. Silva, I assume you're going to resist this one's disengage.
Yeah.
Okay, even with a full d6, that's a hit. And where this one once thought it was going to find freedom, it finds only death. Runa, your shield is gone.
What's up
What do
with
you do?
this bat?
He is flying around, and he does seem to still be being violent, though the the shrieking of his brethren is putting him into a bit of a frenzy, and he seems like he's keen to fly away as well.
Okay, Aruna's gonna use one of those charm of the dragon, and she's gonna. I notice it says you cast the spell from your mouth, so I will, go tongues out, Iroh style, in his face.
In the bat?
On the bat, yes.
Okay.
Let's see, batting hand. 3d6.
Oh my gosh. You know they have like less than 10 hit points.
I don't know. It's like a big bat or a...
Oh, that's true. It's the bat, not the mite. I forgot. Ooh.
You take half damage.
Yeah.
And you hear a little squeak, but it is abruptly cut off as the leather furls up and the bat drops dead.
Does she turn around, look at this, the creature behind her, with some smoke coming out of her mouth, all bleeding from everywhere.
From her many, many stab wounds. You all kind of look like assorted pin cushions.
I'll
Silva.
attack the last standing one or flying one next to me.
Huh?
D6.
Even with a full 6, you're all good to go.
Okay.
So you swing that sword, and you slice yet another out of the air.
Alright, and then is this one at the same height as, or is it down the side?
This one is at the same height, but he's like 5 feet off the cliff. This one is still reachable technically for you.
I've got 45 feet, so. Okay. Step forward to this one.
That is absolutely a hit. And I'm gonna go ahead and assume he dies. Don't see you getting less than 7 damage on that bad boy. And yeah, you
Now I got 15.
lunge up and you absolutely eviscerate this guy. Not only do you chop him in half, you do a backslash and you chop one of those halves in half.
All right, and then I'm gonna step toward the edge. Am I? Can I reach from here?
You cannot, unfortunately.
Okay.
Not with your hands.
Or my leg.
Is Radiant
Ew.
Sunbolt ranged?
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm far enough away. Okay, I will Radiant Sunbolt. Thank you for the reminder.
My pleasure.
A D6.
Roll your d6.
Nope.
Unfortunately, that misses.
Okay.
It was worth a shot.
Yep.
Bearsina, you see this flock of creatures flying away with haste. What do you do?
I will still swipe this one out of the air. I just can't get closer to it, or else I'd be like halfway up the cliff.
Okay.
I'm gonna swipe it. Swiper, swiping. I'm assuming I killed it.
You absolutely do. And it tumbles down the side of the canyon.
Nice. Nice. I am then going to... I'll climb down this way. And then that'll be my movement.
This guy's dead. Alright. Gleam will take aim at the one closest to her that's departing. Pop a seed in her sling. And let it fly. So unfortunately, it doesn't make its mark.
Alright. Vault will once again steady aim to gain advantage this time.
Okay.
To shoot the mite that is flying away here.
Okay. That is a hit. And it falls abruptly from the sky.
Nice.
Malik. Slash Alcena, who is muted.
I sure was. There's not really much that he can do. And there's only the one. So really his bombs don't help very much. So I guess I'll just run back up this way and I will meat sickle him down.
Yeah, launch that meat sickle. Jesus. And that sickle slices through his wing, causing him to dip and land on the ground. So he is limping away at fast pace.
He said can make freaky hand punch as bonus if he has taken the attack action that turn. So he's attacked. Could I do it again as a bonus action? Is that what that means?
His meat sickle says that it costs both an action and a bonus action. So you are full up on action economy aside from reaction.
Okay. So does that mean that I can use it as a bonus action as long as I attack with a different action? Like,
That's correct.
Okay, I got it. Alright. That is all he can do then.
Okay.
All right. Dream will feline agility, move 60 feet here,
Okay.
and send another acoustic burst at our friend up there.
Okay.
D6.
Yes, please. Oh, no, you don't have to. Even with a full 6, you're good to go.
Okay. And a second burst misses.
Indeed it does. This one continues to disengage, though it is moving quite slowly. This one continues its flight out of the crag. Runa, do you pursue them in any way?
Of course I do.
Silly question.
Let's see. And this one. Oh, they're all within range. I'm gonna. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile
Okay.
at level 3.
Okay.
So that will give me how many? 4, 5.
Okay. Where are they going out to?
Let's see. So, 1 on this one,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 on the others.
Okay. Magic missile that automatically hits, does it not?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Alright, so
and
what's our damage?
5 on each dot.
Okay.
So 5 damage on this one and 10 damage on the other 2.
And as they are flying away furiously, the bolt of Runa's magical energy pierces each of them in quick succession, and they all fall from the sky.
What are these creatures anyway?
Oh, that was crazy! Oh, I'm not sure, but I think these things are called mites. Rock mites.
While that's happening, I'm gonna have Malik do what Malik does, and he's gonna get to work dismembering the mite,
Okay.
or doing whatever Malik does. Do I have to roll for that?
Yes.
He does his unseen servant, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then
How many are you planning to harvest?
let's say
Malik would do all of them.
Malik would do all of them. Let's just, for time's sake, say that he gets to these 3 right here immediately.
How about 1
Okay.
hour's worth?
Yeah.
Yeah,
However,
there
I
you
can
go.
get done within 1 hour.
Sounds
So
about right.
everyone else can short rest.
And then what do I roll for that?
That will be. Let me see.
Can't remember what a Fae is. I believe Fae calls an Arcana check.
Is it
Popping it
considered a
open.
monster?
It is a Fae creature, so it's Arcana.
Okay, but I mean technically,
Arcana DC 10.
because he's got this thing that is like xenobiology that states that he gets advantage on ability checks to identify or research monsters. Would that?
He's just harvesting it right now.
Okay, so all right, Arcana.
3 times.
Oh, wrong one. Sweet.
Ritual cast Lehman's tiny hut, so we can
Or-
have a safe place.
Very smart.
Are we short resting?
Yes.
Yes. Yay.
Everyone but Malik.
While
Lasts
before
for 8 hours. Or we can long rest technically.
Mm.
What do you think?
We could long rest.
Is it safe to? We're kind of out in the open.
Well, we
Not
had
in Lehman's
mean,
tiny hut.
Lehman's
beside-
tiny hut.
The hut. I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
down.
9 creatures can fit in there. Although, will Alcena fit? What if Alcena's one of them?
Well,
Oh,
he
you'll
can go back to
de-bear
person
it.
form.
You'll be you'll de-bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna de-bear because I'll get my wild shapes back.
Yeah. Before I climb down from or walk down the side of this thing, am I able to see anything on or around any of the other plateaus while I'm up here that might be interesting?
It doesn't appear that way, no. All of them look the same. Desolate, empty.
Okay.
Though, of course, it all looked like that when you arrived as well.
Well, we couldn't see what was up here then, because we weren't at the height. That's why I'm asking if I can see anything on the top of any of the others now that I'm up in the air, but apparently not.
Yeah.
Okay. So, climbing down.
Alcena, roll me separately a D2. 2D2, 3 times.
How's Runa going to get down?
Just fall.
Wait, how do you roll D2? There's D4?
Type into the chat /R space 2D2. And then do that 3 times.
Ah, I see. Nice.
Alright. He manages to extract properly 6 tiny milky white eyes. Light eyes.
I'm gonna throw the bat to Malik.
Oh, the dead bat.
It's grilled.
That is true.
And I'm gonna jump down and cast Featherfall.
Oh, okay. Oh, if he's throwing me the bat, or Malik the bat.
Yeah.
All right, Malik is also going to do the bat. Which one would that one be? Like in nature?
That is beast, so yes, nature. And you've got that. And he manages to extract 1 ration.
Sweet.
Are we continuing for another hour?
Where's this rations? Where?
We are continuing for another 20 minutes.
Okay.
9:30 end for us this evening.
He's got so much on this sheet.
Yeah, it's very stressful for me. You guys take your rest inside of the little hut. Malik can get a short rest if you guys are all taking a long rest inside of it.
Okay.
Everyone can hit their long rest buttons.
It's the best button.
Is a great button. And then, yeah, you step out of the little 10-foot dome of force, and well, the scenery is familiar, but there are at least no mites flapping around.
That's a plus.
Indeed.
Oh, then. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'd go longer, but I am so tired. You guys pack your belongings and eyeballs up and head back to the Flint camp.
So wait, are we done exploring here and are sure that there are no brigand knocks or whatever they're called? I mean, because that's why we came in here, not to fight these little mite things.
The inspiration's gone.
So I explored like all this bottom area with my helm. Is there any way to get over to this area over here? Is that separate?
One assumes with a bit of climbing.
Okay, but
Especially since you have those special slippers
Yeah,
of
I'm
spider
gonna
climbing
walk
that I
over
definitely haven't forgotten about.
I'm gonna walk over there and see if I can see or hear anything over there
Okay.
and wander around.
Give me a perception check.
Good. I'm better at those than investigation.
All right. You see a little strip of color that otherwise doesn't seem to be quite where it ought to. And you move over to this little collection of rocks and you shift them to the side, and that color becomes more obvious as a rather old, possibly dropped at one point, but it is a spell scroll.
Sweet. I don't find anything else over here.
You do not.
Anywhere? Even up
No more
here?
signs of mites, no signs of Briganox.
Okay. I walk back up the side and down the other side and hand the spell scroll to Bruna. Hey, look what I found.
Oh, what is it?
I don't know, some spell scroll. Figured you'd be more interested in it.
Thank you. Can I see what it is?
You can indeed. You unfurl it. I believe. Give me 1 second. Wizards can see all spell scrolls. Is that correct?
I don't know. Up to you, I guess.
It's on your spell list, so I know for sure you can. It is a scroll of blur.
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 Oh, I can learn the spell.
Sweet.
I just have to spend at least an hour studying it, absorbing it, and destroying the scroll, but I will add it to my spell list, to my spell book.
Very good. Do you spend that hour now,
now.
or it is,
I
right?
think we're in the move, or so I can sit down and study it.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Back to camp.
Yep.
You make your way the 1,000 or so feet back to Budok's camp, and he kind of looks up, hopeful, looking between each of you as you return. What's the news?
I do believe we have taken care of the trouble you will be having.
You really mean it? You took out all those Briganocks?
There were a group of mites, I believe they're called, the rock mites. Quite a great many of the little things, but they were quite noisy when they attacked us, yes?
Might,
Yes.
not Briganocks.
My hair never looked worse than after that attack.
Huh. Well, Stone cracked me open. I'd have never guessed. I was certain it was those little tunneling pests that were causing all the trouble. Guess that's what I get for assuming. Problems dealt with? We can finally get some damn sleep around here.
So it was
He-
the mite making all that noise?
Isn't that what he said?
Well, I don't know. Has the noise stopped?
He kind of looks around for a moment, looks at the core reds of his camp, and it's at that moment that he notices there are a few of them who have seemed to have been falling asleep in the midst of their work. Few of them are snoozing happily away, and he blinks, sort of bleary-eyed. Oh, I guess it is gone. I almost didn't realize. It's become such a constant noise. I almost didn't notice that it was gone. And he offers his stony hand to you, Silva. A deal's a deal, Your Majesty. The Flint clan will fight.
We welcome you.
Very good.
I have a question though. What made you think that the noise was the Briganocks?
Well, they're pretty much to blame for everything. And besides, they're the ones who are always making the noises up down in the tunnels. You can hear it all over these mountains. Sounded pretty much the same to me. But
Okay.
I don't know everything. I suppose I can be wrong at least once in a century, right? Just send word when you're ready to take down Bitter End.
We will do that. Thank you.
So
Guess we
long!
should go back and see Noel.
And you do just that. Making your way back to the henge.
Noel is the one that we haven't talked to yet.
Yeah, and then we also have
Yes.
to go back and see Azel again because
Okay.
I didn't beat him the first time.
Yes, my new friend. Seems you are last on the list of those seeking assistance. How will maybe be of service to you?
Endolin Moongray.
Moongrave.
Endolin. And he just sort of has glassy eyes, as though he's not really looking at you.
He's blind.
Give me an Arcana check.
Anyone?
You get the feeling that he is under some sort of spell.
Mm. Something is. Well, something is hexing his mind, I think.
Perhaps this could help. Dream starts to etch some arcane runes around him in a circle.
Before you do anything, I slap him in the face.
Okay.
That's my intention.
Mm,
But if the slap works, then I'll save the spell spot.
Well, give me a d20 roll, Runa.
Wake up. Okay.
We're going for a full unarmed attack here. And perhaps it's the short stature, or yes, your weak wizard noodle arms. But your hand completely misses its mark. What are you doing? Leave me alone. Andon.
Well, I'm out of options.
I will proceed with mine.
Right. No big exodus of spirit happens. It's not as though an exorcism begins. But it seems like maybe the glassiness of his eyes is lessening, perhaps? Maybe you could break through a little easier this time?
Come back to me, my friend. You seem to be under influence. I don't know. So he's how do we snap him out of it? Dream's gonna put out a concert. A little show. Try and bring him back into the present.
Alright.
Actually.
That's wrong.
And now also with that, give him a bardic inspiration.
Hold on.
To add to his saving throw.
I'll give
I
him.
believe. Go ahead.
If he's gonna make a saving throw, I was gonna give him a potent roll.
Oh, that'd work.
Okay.
16. on the dice.
Okay. He shakes his head for a moment, his eyes sort of looking confused before they glass over once more. Who are you? Get away from me! Where's Andalin? And he begins to swing wildly with the great club in his hand.
Ah, there you are, my friend. Glad to have you back with us. Oh, that's
Yeah.
gonna hurt.
Was he attacking?
He's attacking Dream.
I will silvery barbs that.
Get away from me! Where's Andalin? Andalin, I'm coming! I'm coming for you!
Oh, no, that is the wrong spell. Let's go with that one.
Okay.
That's better.
It's a 21.
Hmm?
It's a 21 instead of
Jesus
a 22.
Christ.
Yeah, they get a +9. And that great club slams into you, Dream, more than slamming the breath from you. And it's at this point where he simply begins to go berserk, and he will continue to attack those of you around him.
I'm gonna back
I
the fuck
will.
up.
You speaking, Paige?
No, I wasn't. I was just being prepared. Oh,
Okay.
no.
Silva, you're not sure what's going on with him, but it
I
appears you
wasn't-
can't.
I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to fix my sheet again.
Okay. You're gone
Refresh.
forever.
Because, oh,
There you
geez.
go.
Keeps reverting
What
back
happened?
to not a monk weapon.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
very strange.
Yeah, I'm
My
gonna have to play
screen
with
is
it later.
frozen.
You bust out into your shaggy bear form as he raises his great club once more and continues to swing it.
Oh, at me?
Oh yeah, you're closest.
Ouch.
And as you begin to approach him, he just wham right in the shoulder with the great club.
I want to pounce on him and see if I can pin him.
Okay.
Like, get him to calm the fuck down a little bit. What would that be? Strength?
Athletics.
Athletics? I don't have the little thingy up there in the corner, so I'm just doing it with my same sheet.
You might not have a skill button just on the sheet. Okay, there you go.
Well, I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'm gonna try that again.
Sure, go for it.
But I think that I have a plus. I just have a strength. Oh, I have a +4 to strength. Yeah, that's stupid.
8 still is not going to beat the 24 of angry, potentially charmed Null.
I know. I'm re-rolling because I'm using my inspiration. That's stupid. I used all my good rolls.
Apparently.
Okay.
Oh my god, do they have +9 to their athletic? I'm gonna try a spell which is Maximilian Earthen Grasp.
Huh?
To hold him.
What's the DC?
It's strength
It's
save
15.
of 15. I'm gonna fuck it. I'll use my other potent roll, which is a 6 on the dice.
Okay. And that's a 12. Causing him to now take some damage as well as be restrained.
Take this, old man.
So, would suggestion? Sorry, would
Wait.
suggestion knock him out of whatever this is? Do we think?
Well,
I can
maybe
try
tie
that.
him with a rope first while he's under my spell.
Yeah, good idea. I'll tie him up,
Okay.
and then
Got the
I will.
double whammy.
I will cast suggestion using my Helm of Telepathy. Where is that? Here it is. And I am going it. The suggestion: a course of activity, sentence or 2. All right. So he was saying he needed to get to Endlin. What exactly is he saying?
Various variations of Endolin. This or that. I'll get to you. I have to find Endolin. Where's Endolin?
Does it sound like he's yearning for her or wanting to
Ready to fight
attack?
Most
her.
definitely.
Yearning for?
A very distinct yearning.
Okay. So I am going to suggest to him that he wants to, while he does want to get to Endolin, it is to defeat her, not to worship her or whatever.
Okay.
Endolin is your enemy. You do not want to you want to attack her. There you go. And it's a
You
DC
know,
wisdom.
do you think that the protection from good and evil is gonna still have advantage against this? It is to give advantage on defending against checks like Charmed, right?
It's particular to
Type of creature.
it
You
works
have to
against
specify.
aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead.
Gotcha, okay.
I am none of those.
That is true. Only in title. Though, he only seems to take a brief pause as your suggestion floats from your mind to his, but he shakes his head and breaks out of it.
All right.
He makes another attempt to strain against the earthen grasp around his body. Breaks forth.
Did we tie him up with ropes or?
Yes, we did tie him up with a rope.
And then gets to work on the ropes that are holding him.
Let's see. I will drop concentration on the protection spell, and I will instead attempt to charm him myself. I have to be within 10 feet of him.
Okay.
So I'll get right there, and DC 15 to see if I can charm him and override whatever other magic is taken hold.
Okay. Let's see. What's the DC?
15.
All right. He blinks, bleary-eyed, still straining against his binds. But
Calm yourself, my friend. We are not your enemy.
Endlin, where is my Endlin?
You are safe from Mindolin. You are here. Crap, what's the name of the place that we're at? You're here at the Hinge. Your friends are here with you. Look around.
Give me a persuasion check. With, of course, advantage. After a moment, he sags against the ropes. Endlin. But he seems to have calmed slightly. He's no longer trying to attack you.
That's a plus.
And instead, he seems to be mournfully weeping.
Are you okay, my friend? You had us worried.
But what of my sweet Endlin?
Is Indolin the first name of the hag that we're going after in this?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Do not worry, we will find Indolin.
You will bring me to her?
I do believe we will encounter her quite, yeah.
Make me a deception check with advantage, please. All right. I believe you. You've been a friend to the Koreds so far.
Indeed. We'll need your assistance when we meet Miss Indolin.
What do you mean, my assistance?
I have not met her. You seem quite fond of her. Perhaps, you may make introductions.
Me? Make introductions?
You are a great clan leader, yes? Nobility of your people.
I don't want my sweet Endlin to have any more friends. All she needs is me.
Kinda talked myself into a corner here, guys. Help me out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would love to, but I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Are we going soon?
I was
would
looking
leave
to see
if
if I
this is the
had
case.
We are going to end pretty much as soon as this is resolved. At which point, Dream just sort of looks around at all of you helplessly at this point, and Noel curls up in a little ball on the ground and just begins to weep, rocking back and forth in the Kored fetal position.
What are the rest of the people doing? Like, they're just watching him have a mental breakdown? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, the queen and her cousin Jagu are definitely just watching, standing near the fire and watching this all go down with a disappointed shake of their head, of course.
I don't have anything to like counteract a spell.
Yeah, I don't have anything else right now either. I've given everything I've got, guys.
Given it all she's got, Captain. Alright, well,
Hold on.
nothing like a good week's worth of thinking to figure out how to get him fully securely onto your side. At which point, perhaps Malik will have some fun and clever ideas to share with us that don't involve killing all of them for their body parts.
That would be helpful.
Alright. Well, it is 9:39, or various hours of 39. And we will call it end there.
All right.
When we come back next week, we will likely finish up with our Korred friends here and then decide what the next move shall be.
Fun.
Good.
All right, my friends.
All
I'll
right.
talk to you next week.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Yes.
Alright.
Bye, Runa.
Bye.
Bye, guys.